Humans are the biggest parasite in the world. Don't care if people die and stuff like that.
Bad, mate.
And I could press a button and extinct the whole human race. I would, because we are born to eat meat.
Not a
Yeah,
nice
but
place.
it won't be a nice place.
Then stop
Yeah,
contributing
but,
towards
yeah, but
it.
we just think it's unrealistic.
No
Nice
one
restaurant.
goes vegan, mate, because they stop liking it.
Is the motive behind it? Like, even if you did go vegan, it's never going to stop it because there's so
It will
much money
stop.
in it.
It will stop.
It won't.
The motive behind this is showing people the truth. Not a lot of people realise what they're paying for or realise the damage that they're causing. It will stop, and the reason why it will stop is these industries are supply and demand industries.
Yeah,
So
but
when you
like,
cut
the
the
thing
demand,
is-
what happens to the supply?
There's too much money in it. So you wouldn't be able to stop it. No, like there's no way you would be able to. I know I can understand the reason why you're trying to do it, but logically it would never happen.
What about you?
What about me?
Like on a personal level, do you contribute towards this at the moment?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
How do you feel about it?
Not good, is it? So, but like, that's why I'd rather go out and kill an animal myself.
Is that still justifiable when you don't need to do it?
You do, like, I enjoy eating meat, so.
But a necessity and an enjoyment are two different things, right?
Yeah, but realistically, they've had a better life. So if I went out and killed it myself, at least I know it's had a better life than getting brought up like that.
But you don't need to kill them to eat them. So just because they've had a better life, the act of killing them is what's immoral. That's unethical.
Not really, because that is what humans do. If one of these animals, like for example, most of these animals you're showing are vegetarians, but fish and things like that, if they was a higher predator than us, they would eat us.
Yeah, but like they're obligate carnivores in survival situations. When you talk about a lion,
Yeah.
they have to. They're surviving.
Mhm.
So we can't use or justify our actions based on the morals and situations that lions.
You know the only way it stopped it?
Yeah.
If the humans got extinct, because humans are the biggest parasite in the world.
Well,
Oh, that's what I think.
but all humans need to do is take personal accountability for their actions. And if they're against what they're seeing on the screens, then stop
Yeah,
contributing
but, yeah,
towards
but
it.
where would they be? There would hardly be none of them.
That's
Anyway.
fine. I would rather there was no cows ever again if
Yeah.
it meant that none of them were being exploited
Yeah, I
and
can
murdered.
understand. It's not nice, is it? It's horrible.
No,
You know what I mean?
it's
Like,
bad, mate.
it is. Like,
It's really bad.
I can understand the way they treat them, but it's a multi-billion-pound business. So
But you can't justify it if it makes money, right? What if slavery made money? Is it justifiable to keep slavery going because it made money?
not really, not realistically, but anything in this modern-day world, if it makes money, they don't care who they kill. And that's what all the wars are mainly over. They don't care if people die and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course. But what it comes down to is you as an individual, do you care? Do you care enough
So,
to
yeah,
stop paying for it?
So I'm saying I would care. Say if I could have a button, yeah,
Yeah.
and I could press a button and extinct the whole human race, I would, because
At
this
least
world
just
is a
make it
better
a
place.
nicer place, right? It's not a
Yeah,
nice
but
place.
it won't be a nice place. It's not. I know
There's
what
lots
you're
of bad.
saying,
There's
but
lots
it
of bad
won't
happening,
happen.
right? There's lots of bad happening.
course,
But
yeah.
at the moment, people pay at least 3 times a day for animals to be put in these positions here.
Yeah, 1,000,000%. I fully agree, and that's why I would rather go for a free range and stuff like that.
This is free range, mate.
Oh.
These are free range hens. These
Yeah.
are broiler hens. This is free
I wouldn't say
range.
that's free range.
That's free range.
Depends though where you go.
No, over 90% of farms
Yeah.
are free range organic farms.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
probably the free range eggs you're going to get.
no. They're broiler hens, so they're for meat.
Yeah.
So there's a different breed of hens. One's for eggs, one's for meat. So these hens here is what you would be paying for if you buy, like, say you go to KFC or you
Yeah,
go
yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
This is what you're paying for: chicken sandwiches.
Nando's.
Yeah, exactly. So this is these hens.
That's why I don't like eating them. Like,
They're grown
I
into
don't
the
like-
size of a body, an adult's body, within 6 weeks. That's why their legs break. That's free range. Free range just means that they're not in a cage.
Look, I listen, yeah. I can understand your motive, yeah. And I can understand what you're trying to achieve, but I just think it's unrealistic.
What about for you? Is it realistic for you to stop paying for it?
I'm not sure because I like eating out in restaurants.
No
Nice
one
restaurant.
goes vegan, mate, because they stop liking it. I promise you that. Everyone goes vegan because they want to align actions and ethics.
Yeah, I just don't think it's natural as well. I feel like I honestly don't think it's natural
To do what? To be vegan? What's not natural about it?
because we are born to eat meat. We've been doing it since evolution.
Evolution's the key word there, mate. We can evolve to not continue to eat meat.
That is a valid point. Valid point.
I haven't eaten meat for years.
That's a valid
Years.
point,
Still a
valid point.
bodybuilder, still train hard, strong.
Yeah, I know that's what Arnold Schwarzenegger done, isn't it? He's went vegan and stuff like that, yeah.
You realise when you go vegan, nothing changes for you.
The thing is, yeah, do you eat plants?
Do I eat plants?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I mean, they're living as well, aren't they?
But they're not sentient.
Huh?
You know what sentience means?
No.
Sentience means that someone has the ability to feel pain, suffer, and have emotions. So animals are sentient beings. If you run towards a dog with a flame, he knows
Yeah,
it's
but there's
dangerous and run away.
there's some plants that actually do eat things, and there is actual plants what
You mean like a Venus flytrap kind of
Venus
thing?
flytrap.
They
and
work off of
also-
stimuli. They're
Yeah.
not like deciding to do it. It's like a trigger response or like a reaction. So plants will react. They won't decide. They've got no central nervous system.
Yeah.
So they can't feel pain. They can't have emotions.
You know what? I could chat with you for ages about
Me too,
stuff,
mate.
but I can't anyway.
Let me give you this card, mate. Go to that website and check that code in there and look into it a bit further. On there, there's one thing that I'd recommend watching. There's a speech by a guy called Gary Yourofsky called The Best Speech You'll Ever Hear. And it's a really good speech.
Yeah, I don't mate. Cool.
Just remember though, the whole time you're thinking about it, animals are going in there for you guys.
Oh, yeah,
If you're
I've been
against it, it's easy to stop. Nothing changes for you, I promise.
No, I've
You
been
get all the same taste, pleasure. It's all the same.
Yeah,
But for them, it's life and death.
Right, then, mate. Cool.
Have a good day, Rob.
And
Nice to
you,
meet you, mate.
And you.
See you, mate. Have a good day.